I wonder how close they're going to get. He's just right here. She's howling at him. Get him, Fluffy. It's really, really low tide. I don't know if he can walk all the way out there. He can't swim, of course. They are trolling you, brother. They are not worried even a little bit.
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Puck drop. And 3, 2, 1.
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
All right. So we got the Islanders tonight. Bobrovsky's in net. The lineup is pretty much the same. Hague stays in. Some line changes. An interesting line change. You're putting Barkov with Huberdeau and Giroux as the top line. Second line is Bennett with Verhaeghe and Duclair, and then the third line and fourth liner as it is. Not a huge fan. I know. Coaches said that they're going to rotate guys in and out and try, some different things and experiment. So that's fine. But we just scored 12 goals in 2 games. Not a fan of breaking up lines when you score 12 goals in 2 games. That's a top-heavy line, and the second line without Huberdeau, not a fan. All right, so what else do we got? I'm expecting a heavy defensive game today. Definitely expecting a heavy defensive game. Sorokin has actually been playing pretty well. The Islanders are better than their record, all right? They were basically in last place for part of the season. Correct me if I'm wrong, at least in the division. They've been playing better as of late. And Sorokin, we're capable of getting goal leads. So I'm going to go with 3-2 Panthers in overtime. Obviously, I want to see us get 2 points out of this. Closing in, the Canes won yesterday, so I think the magic number is still 5 for the conference. Toronto plays Tampa Thursday. So with a win tonight and a win Thursday and a Toronto loss Thursday, that will clinch the conference for us. Pretty sure that does it, including Carolina as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody. All right. Nice, easy game. Just the Islanders are going to try to get physical with us. So if Gudas needs to take somebody out early, I'm fine with that. All right. I want a nice, safe, clean, no injury game. Ryan Lomberg still's not back, although I believe it was Michael who let me know that actually his wife is expecting a baby any minute now. So that may be part of the reason why he continues to miss games. Also resting, but it could be that. Mammons look good anyway. All right. Closing in. After this, there's only 6 more. Man. All right, so no score after 1, and it's going to be exactly what I said. Defensive game. Martin, Gudas. That's what I want to see in the second period. Martin takes a run, really a run, but he hit Forsling way late, right into the boards. Now, Forsling is okay, but no, that's a no, okay? The game had pretty much been nothing, and all of a sudden the Islanders decided they're going to start banging the body and hitting people around. I get it. They want to, it was the Mike Bossy tribute. They want to get things moving. That's fine, but you don't hit guys late against the board. So I want to see Gudas and Martin in the second period, and I want to see Martin get the bad end of that sandwich. Other than that, both teams have had a power play, not much going on. In fact, the Islanders really had the best chance there. The puck just comes out. There was 3 Panthers behind our own net on the power play, and the puck just magically comes out right in front of Bobrovsky, and the Islander guy was right there. I forget who it was, Bailey, and Bobrovsky stoned him. So we're good there. Like I said about I have a feeling they're going to put the lines back to where they were in the second period. I'm not a fan. It's not working. It doesn't. I'm not seeing anything special. And obviously, situationally, in a playoff game, in a big moment, you want to put Barkov, Huberdeau, and Giroux out there. Absolutely. But this is not that. And that is not this. Let's put the lines back together, the ones that got 12 goals in 2 games, and get 2 points. Alright, so it's 1-1 after 1. I'm not even going to lie. I took the dogs to the river. I had a bunch of work to do today. I went to the gym. That's the game right now. I've already caught myself a couple of times. It's not exactly the most electrifying game we've ever played. Look, we won 10 in a row. We can see the top seed in the conference is like half of it's in our hand already. We're coasting. The Islanders are giving us a tough time. Sorokin is playing a good game. Bobrovsky's fixing to lead the league in giveaways in one night tonight. That's 3 times he's turning into Spencer Knight. What the hell? Bobrovsky's not a guy who usually handles the puck all that much. Tonight he's giving it up 3 times. Let's just get... You know, I keep saying let's just get this game to overtime, but then the game's going to even be later. But I said it during the stream, 3-2 Panthers in overtime, so let's do it. Power play looks, okay, great, not great. We did get a goal. But that's the way that this power play has been scoring. That's the second or third time Barkov has been scoring from far away. You know, he's practically at the blue line when he's letting that puck go. But just a little bit, and Randy's been talking about it, on the too much passing. That's why I don't like that top line with Giroux, Barkov, and Huberdeau. Who's going to take the shots? There's too much passing. Let's finish this off. I want to go to bed. This extra half hour, I like the 7 o'clock starts. The 7:30 thing is, I'm not feeling this at all.
We are going to overtime!
2 more points! They won't lose! They won't lose! Now, let's go. Let's just do this. Alexander Barkov. Alexander Barkov made me right. I called it in the stream. I called it at the beginning of the video. 3-2 Panthers in overtime. Now, come on. I've been doing this for 6 years. I want to hang the hat on the flash. It's just right there. Let's go. No. Damn it, I don't even care. Oh, you know, I don't want to know what kind of bad luck would come if I ever managed to hang the hat on the flash with the camera, with the hat trick. Alexander Barkov says, the hell with this. The hell with this. The coach decides, you know what? They've scored 12 goals in 2 games. I know. Let me completely obliterate the top 6. And if it wasn't for Barkov, it wouldn't have worked out. So, he gets one. He gets one in the power play. Was it 1 power play? Or was it 2 power? It was at least 1. The 1 power play goal, and then he gets the 1 in overtime. And I believe, oh yeah, the other one was 4-on-4. That's what was not normal about it. So it was everything. It was no 5-on-5 goals for us. We had the power play to 4-on-4 and 3-on-3. Wow, what they just won't lose. They won't lose. It's a oh, geez, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in a row. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely stone cold beautiful. And I've been telling my brother and Stu all up since the first period. I said, I called it 3-2 in overtime and telling you I can smell it. And sure enough, 3-2 overtime. Damn! If only I could take that and go to Vegas and make some money with it. It would ruin the luck. It would ruin the luck. But for you guys, if you'd like to make some money, come to the streams 1 hour before the game. I predict the score about 5 minutes before the game. And I've been right or right-ish for a while now. It's getting a little scary. All right, so what did we see today? Bobrovsky, 50 seconds left. Huge save. 50 seconds left. Absolutely beautiful save. And that's been happening with both goaltenders. Bob and Knight have had to make big saves late in games. Not so much when it was 6-1, but in the close games, that's been happening, and they've been making the saves. Defensively, the Uyghur thing, I want to talk about that for a second here. It was not high sticking. So I understand the frustration. Now, can he do that in the playoffs? No. Can he? Am I gonna blast him for doing that in that period of time? No. I'm gonna be honest with you. As soon as he did that, I said maybe that fires us up, and that's exactly what happened. And actually, 4-4. 4-4 is pretty good for us. Okay, I had a feeling when we went to 4-on-4, it was going to open up some ice. All right, because instead of just trying to clog everything up like the Islanders did on the PK, there was a little bit more open ice, and it worked out for us. So that's not his norm. That's not something he normally does. So I'm going to just completely give him a pass for that because we have a power play late in the game. We're trying to win the conference, and it wasn't high sticking. It was a completely blown call. So I'll give him a pass for that. What else did we see? I'm not a fan of Barkov, Huberdeau, and Giroux. Now, special teams like 4-on-4, whatever, 3-on-3, power play, no problem. But in terms of as a line, there's too much passing. Nobody is the shoot first guy there. Okay, I like the lines the way they've been. Especially, to me, it's actually more about the second line with Huberdeau, Giroux, and Duclair. No, excuse me, Huberdeau, Bennett. You know what I'm trying to say. Now coach has got me screwing up the lines. I prefer the second line with Bennett and Huberdeau and Giroux. To me, that is our top line. So I'm not a fan of mixing it up, especially we scored 12 goals in 2 games. What are we doing? What are we doing, Brunette? Put it back the way it was. And he actually did towards the end of the third period. Put things back for a couple of shifts anyway, the way it should be. So that's 11 in a row, and now we're just finding new and unique ways to win. That was coming back from two times we came back, and I know it's the Islanders, and I know it's only from 1 goal down, but when you've won 10 in a row, the Islanders wanted that game. Sorokin was playing a hell of a game. You got to find ways to win. Now, Mason Marchment had a hell of a game. Could not bury one. He looked a little bit frustrated. Don't blame him there. Maxim Mammon, I have called him the Invisible Man. Not so much anymore. I'm beginning to look at next season because we have cap issues. All right, I'm beginning to look at the 4th line of next season of Luosterainen with Lomberg and Mammon. And as much as I like Patrick Hornquist, and I hope he's a big part of winning the Cup, but that's $5.3 million we could use to re-sign Claude Giroux. So I'm just saying, between Achari's contract and Hornquist's contract, that's Claude Giroux. And I don't know about you, but I would definitely trade Achari and Hornquist for Claude Giroux. All right? Except, dude, take a couple shots on the power play. All right? It wouldn't kill you. The power play, not a huge fan. I know Barkov got the goal. He created that by taking the shot and then faking the shot the next time and then taking the shot. He created that on his own because we're not getting any traffic in front of the net. The Islanders are doing a good job. But Giroux, geez, I mean, in that spot, the same spot as Huberdeau, it's like no matter who's in that spot, I guess it's to the left. If you're looking at the net, it's to the left there. Nobody's shooting, whether it's Huberdeau or Giroux. There's like getting the puck and instantly passing it off to somebody. Not a fan of that. We put Uyghur back out there to run the power play. And he took the invisible high stick and then got the game misconduct for slamming his stick. And I don't blame him. I'm not going to give him garbage for that. Do it in the playoffs is a different story. But that's not Uyghur style. So I don't know what Stu's opinion is going to be there. But I'm going to give him a pass on that. So we'll go with that. Wow. Man, we just keep winning. We just keep winning. It's 11. So where are we now? Toronto won, Tampa lost. The Canes won yesterday. So the magic number for us was 5, so now we got 2 points, so now it's 3. Toronto plays Tampa Thursday. Okay? Not sure what the magic number with the Canes is, but I know at least for the division, if Toronto loses to Tampa and we beat the Wings, we have the division. And then I'm not sure if that just clinches a tie for the conference or whatnot. It depends on what the Canes do. But there's a very good possibility we could have the entire thing sewn up before we even play Toronto on Saturday. So I sure wish somebody would ask the question if they're going to rest guys once we've clinched the conference. So for anybody who has access to the team, in case you're watching the videos, that would be awesome. Now, speaking of watching videos, Stu and I are doing a Q&A. Thursday morning, we're going to record it. Now, I put out a tweet. I'm going to put out another tweet, and I put out a community post. This is if you would like to have your question featured in that video. The email address is flyingfluffyhockey@gmail.com. Okay, don't text me on Twitter. Don't text me here. Don't leave a comment. I want to keep everything in one spot. That way both Stu and I can see the questions in one place in advance. So that email address is flyingfluffyhockey@gmail.com. If you'd like your question in that video, we're filming it Thursday morning. So at some point tomorrow night, that'll be the end of those questions, and we'll have to save any more for after that. For those of you on the Patreon and YouTube members, there's more than 30 of you now, so I really appreciate all that support. I'm going to be starting next week the hashtag AskJaws videos up again. So on the Patreon and YouTube, I will make a separate post, okay? And then you'll be sending the questions there, not to the email address. So I keep it a little bit separate. So look out for that. All right. Oh, and by the way, well, I just hit 1,600 subscribers. So thank you to everybody new. Appreciate it. Lots of people following me from Toronto and Detroit. Other teams starting. The videos are starting to get shown. So I really appreciate that. Now, I got 1,600. I think it's worth. I predicted the score 3-2 Panthers in overtime. That should get me to 2,000 subscribers by the next video. Everybody who's watching, if you appreciate the fact that I got the score completely predicted right, just please subscribe. It's not difficult. It's late. I've had a long day. Cut me a break. Like Frank came on the stream today. He's like, Jaws, it took you 5 years to get to 1,600 subscribers. And I'm like, it's been 6, brother. It's been 6 years. I don't care. It's beautiful. We're having a good time. This is going to be a hell of a run. This team won't lose. And if they refuse to lose, there's only one thing that can happen. That means we're going to be lifting the cup. So, all right, guys. I appreciate all the support. This is late enough. I got to get this up. Stu and I will be back with you tomorrow morning, bright and early. Good chance that I put out a second video tomorrow. Not sure what the subject will be, but I'll figure something out. Maybe looking at some playoff matchups or something like that. So I'll probably put that out tomorrow afternoon. Stu and I will be back in the morning. And then Thursday, we're going to record the Q&A video. That should be out Thursday by noon, just like the reviews that we do. We're going to do it at the same time. Probably will be a little bit of a longer video because I've already got we've got plenty of questions. So that video could be a little bit longer. So what I'm going to do with that, and I can't believe I'm going to say this because it's going to take me some extra time. I'm going to try to do timestamps of when the questions are. So if you just want to come on and listen to the question that you asked, I don't want to promise that, but my intent is to do timestamps for the questions to help you guys out because I appreciate it. All right. 3-2 Panthers in overtime. Damn. 2 more. Just give me 13. Give me 13 and then close it up. Rest. Everybody go get a massage. Go surfing. Go fishing. The last week I just want to see everybody laying on the beach and preparing for the playoffs. I know most people are going to disagree with that. They want to keep it going. I just want to stay healthy. and massaging the beach. That'll get you healthy for sure.